Hey y'all, Kirsten here from SweetTeaAndSavingGraceBlog.com, and I'm really excited to have Amy from A Cupful of Sass here for a Sweet Tea Craft Along, and she and I are going to be making hair bows and showing you how to do that. But first, I want to let Amy introduce herself. Amy?
Hi. Hi, thanks for
Hi!
having me. This is so fun. So I'm Amy and I blog over at A Cupful of Sass. My blog is about actually just a lot of different things, but I do recipes and crafts and fashion and faith and just family stuff, some DIYs. So that's what keeps me busy. I have 3 children who are in sports and dance, and so between blogging and doing that, that's what I do. So
Nice. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm excited. And you were going to show us how to make hair bows, right?
yes,
Okay, and
I
you've been making these for your girls for a while, right?
yes, I used to have a business before I blogged. Before I had a blog, I did. I had a website called Claire Michelle Boutique, and so I made hair bows for people when I was pregnant with her, and kind of just seemed like the thing to do, and
Nice.
so I did that for a while.
Okay, well, good. You're the hair bow expert. So let's get started. We're going to show people the supplies that they need, and then I'm going to let you just take over and show me how to make hair bows, and we'll be good to go, okay? All right, so now Amy is going to tell us what supplies we need to make our hair bows.
Okay, first you're going to pick out your ribbon. There's different sizes. Today we're going to use a 1.5-inch ribbon, and that's the bigger ribbon. I think it's a little easier to make bows with this, especially when you're starting out, because it's bigger and it's easier, gives a little easier. So you're going to use that, and then you're going to also use, you need an alligator clip. You can get those at a Sally's store, beauty store, craft store. Those are pretty easy to find, even online. You're also going to need some floral wire or some type of wire, and this is just what's going to hold the center of your bow once you get it the way you want it. And you're also going to need some 3/8-inch ribbon. You're also going to need a pair of wire cutters or scissors. This is going to help cut your wire, your floral wire. And your scissors just for cutting the ribbon. And a hot glue gun. And you're going to want a lighter of some sort. And this is going to help seal your ribbon. And I think that's it.
Okay, awesome. Well, let's make some hair bows.
Okay. So some people when you first start out making hair bows, they like to know the exact measurements of how much stuff you're going to use. It just kind of makes it a little easier, and that's what I did when I first started out. So for your 1.5-inch ribbon, I go ahead and measure about 28 inches. And if it's not exact, that's okay, because you can always trim it. You can make it smaller if you want, but I make it a little bigger just in case.
Okay. About 28. Okay, got my 28 inches of ribbon.
Yep, okay, now let's go ahead and cut our 3/8-inch ribbon.
Okay.
We're gonna want two pieces of that.
Okay.
So the first one, let's do 6 inches.
Okay. Okay, got that.
Okay, and the second one is about 4.5.
Okay.
Okay, so the first thing we should do, this makes it easier, is we're going to line the alligator clip.
Okay.
This is not necessary. You know, some people don't do it, but I prefer it. I think it stays in the little girl's hair better. So the first thing you want to do is grab your smaller piece of ribbon, your 4.5-inch piece. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and take your lighter and heat seal one end.
Okay.
Okay. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take that the heat sealed end and take the flat part of the alligator clip, the one that if you laid down on the table would be flat. Yep.
Okay.
So that's the one we're going to use. That's the end we're going to use right now. So
okay.
Take your heat sealed ribbon and you're just going to take a dot of glue and you're just going to put it right here.
Put it on like this?
Towards the, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay.
Do it backwards, or is that right?
Nope, that's right.
Okay.
So now what you're going to do is you're going to pull it over. Let me pull this thing out. 1 second. My hot glue gun is... Okay, so it should look like that.
Okay.
You got it?
Like it's got a tail.
Yes.
Okay.
Now you're going to just pull it up where the little clip is. You're gonna want to put it towards the top of the. There you go. You got
Okay.
it.
Like that. Okay.
And then what I do is I just take a little bit of glue and I want to put it right there where your finger would go to clip it. Okay, and then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and open the alligator clip.
Okay.
Pull the ribbon so where you can actually see the clip still, so it's not in your way.
Okay.
Open the alligator clip because when you put the hot glue on, you see there's an opening and you don't want it to seep down and close it. So just keep it open, put another dot of glue, maybe at the end. You can do it in the middle too, it's okay.
Okay.
And I just kind of use my finger and hold it up and glue it. That doesn't work. It can get a little messy too.
That's okay.
All right, and then once you have that, you still have your clip, keep it open.
Okay.
And you put a little bit of glue just on this extra, the remaining ribbon right here.
Okay.
And so I just put a couple dots, and then I'm just going to close it.
So just flip it inside?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
If you feel like you're going to have more ribbon, which could be, you can just go ahead and trim that excess bit right there before you do it. It doesn't have to be all the way to the end. It can be in the middle of the alligator clip. It's not a big deal.
Okay. There you go. Cool.
And there you go. Now we have a lined alligator clip.
Okay.
Before we finish the bow. Okay, so you can just put that aside for now.
Okay.
Now let's grab the 1.5 inch ribbon.
Okay.
So this is 28 inches.
Okay.
So what you want to do is you're going to want to grab the top, just grab the top piece.
Okay.
And then if you want to measure, it's about 10 inches from the top where you're going to actually make your first loop.
Okay. Is that why you have that clip there?
Uh-huh.
That spot? Okay.
When I measured it out, yeah.
Okay. Let me get an extra clip and I'll put it there. Okay. So 10 inches. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So now to our loop, we're just going to take our top piece, and we're going to bring it around and put it right there where that clip is.
Okay.
So it looks like this.
Okay.
Okay. You can go ahead and remove your clip now.
Okay.
Keep it a hold, and then you're going to make a second loop. Okay. So right there where that 10 inches is, you're going to flip it back up again.
Oh, so you're going this way. Okay. So flip it back up this way.
Huh?
Okay.
Yep. And you're going to then bring it back over to make a second loop. And you want it to kind of, yeah, you're doing it right. You want it to a little bit overlaid. You know, it's not going to be like side by side. So you want it to overlay a little bit.
Okay.
If you can tell what that looks like.
Okay.
Okay. So then you're going to have a tail. Okay. You're going to bring that up to the back.
Okay. There we go. Like that?
Yep.
Okay.
Looks good.
Okay.
Now, there are, find the center, and you're just going to start pinching the center. And this is there's no science to this. I've redid my bows 100 times. So you may have to start over and start doing your loops over if you don't like the way your bows or your loops are laying, or you don't feel like you have a good pinch.
Okay.
That looks good to me.
Okay.
So looks like that. So I just have a good pinch, and I want to grab my wire, which you have a good size.
And I'll just say, I couldn't find my floral wire, so these are actually paper clips that I have stretched out.
Which is perfect. It's actually really good thick.
Purpose. So,
yeah.
Okay.
So you're just going to take that wire and place it around to the center.
Okay.
All right, once you get it around, you want to do one twist, or maybe a couple twists, and then bring it back over the center again.
Okay.
And then do a few more twists right there to twist the ends together, the pieces together. Try to keep the wire like close together, because when you cover it with the ribbon, you don't want it to be, you want it to be, you're able to cover it with the smaller ribbon. So
okay. I'm gonna actually, I think my paper clip's a little too thick, so I have one that's thinner, so I'm gonna get mine.
Okay.
And do a different paper clip because it's not bending very well.
With it being so thick, you could probably just do it, you won't have to do as many times around.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm good.
Okay, and then once you make the little closure, which looks like this, okay, you are going to want to use your wire cutters to trim the excess ribbon, or the excess wire. And then you want to take that wire, and because it's kind of pokey and it sticks up, you want to just push it towards the ribbon as much as you can.
Okay, I think I'm good.
Okay. So now we are going to put the center knot. So you're going to take your 3/8 inch ribbon.
Okay.
And what you want to do is you just want to put a knot in the center, like that.
Okay.
Okay, and then you're going to take your bow, and if you notice your bow has, if you have a pattern, one side, the tails of the ribbon, there's one side that the polka dots on mine are not showing, and one that they are. And that is the front. You want the pattern to be showing. So that's the front. So you just want to make sure you know where you're working with before you put your center on.
Okay.
So take your 3/8 inch ribbon, and then you can either put a little dot of glue right there in the center of the back part, okay, or you can just take a little dot of glue and put it in the center of where the wire is. It's up to however you want to. Okay.
Okay.
Yay. Okay, so now that that is in the center, now we're going to take our alligator clip and we are going to...
I have glue everywhere.
Yeah. You're going to just put some glue right here on the top of the alligator clip.
Okay.
Just like that.
Okay.
And place your, the bottom of your bow where the wire is. Just kind of glue it like that.
Okay.
And then you just push down, make sure it has a good hold. So far this is where I'm at.
Okay.
So now we're going to, you're going to have excess ribbon too. If you want to go ahead and trim your 3/8 ribbon, because all we're doing is we're just taking it around the back end of the clip and we're going to glue it. So I have way too much.
Okay.
Which is way better than not having enough, because I've done that before and it's not been big enough and I had to start over.
Okay.
So before we glue it, let's take our lighter and heat seal the ends so they don't fray.
Okay. Did you do that to the 1.5 inch ribbon too?
Not yet.
Okay.
We're going to trim it.
Okay.
So now just take your hot glue and just place a little bit on some of the 3/8 ribbon.
Okay. And we're gonna, is it going in? It's going inside the alligator.
Yeah,
clip.
you're going to want to open your alligator clip because you want it to do the inside of it.
Okay. I think I still have too much ribbon. Let me trim a little more. Okay. Okay. That's cute.
Okay, now what we're going to do is we are going to just kind of make the tails of the ribbon. We're just going to make it a little more fun. So, yeah. Okay. So for one of the tails, there's 2 tails, take your ribbon and you want to just fold it in half.
Okay. I can only see one of my tails. The other one's kind of tucked.
That's okay.
Okay.
So that happens all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fold it in half lengthwise like this?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So then you're going to want to take your scissors and you're going to want to hold your scissors at the open part and make an angle. Let's see here. An angle.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And then take your lighter to heat seal those with that one.
So I need to fish out this other end, right? So I can heat seal it.
Yeah, that would be fine. I mean,
Okay. Cute.
and that's it.
Yay! That's really cute.
Hey, so it's easy, and look, see, I mean, it looks, depending on what side of the hair, you know,
Nice.
your clip, depending on if you want it on your right side or left side, you'd have to flip the clip according to how your kids wear their hair or
Okay.
you. So that's it.
That is
Yes.
super cute. Thank you.
Not too complex, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to make a few.
And this is this style hair bow is called a pinwheel though.
Pinwheel.
It's one of the easier styles actually to make. So.
Okay. Cool. So thank you, Amy. We made our cute little bows. I think they turned out super cute. And I'm going to make a few more for my little niece because she's only a baby, but she has a head full of hair. So
you know, you can use these those headbands too to clip. You know, these headbands.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
So it would be like this, you know? Yeah, because my girls, when they were babies, they had to wear. They didn't have hair either. So
awesome. Well, very stylish. I might start wearing them. That might be my new thing.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Well, thank you, Amy. So tell everybody how they can connect with you online.
Okay, well, my blog is www.acupfulofsass.com. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all under the handle A Cup Full of Sass.
Okay, cool. Well, we will link to all of that down below. And they can find you there, and I appreciate you very much. So if you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up and be sure to subscribe so you catch all the future craft along videos and anything else that's posted before. So I am very thankful to you, Amy, for joining me for Sweet Tea Craft Along. This was a lot of fun. And we will see you guys later. Take care.